Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Let me know if volumes are better. I'm trying to look up a better way of doing OBS volume and everything. Sorry, I was waiting for my guy. Still waiting on him, but I just want to be able to keep game audios in a similar level for every type of game I play, so I don't have to keep changing it up. I want to keep my voice level like I'm always changing it in every. I'm always changing my volume meters throughout the stream just because I could never tell, but I just want to hope because I upped my voice quite a bit, and I know it has distorted before, and the websites tell me they want like voice and in your whatever, like your friends chat and your voice to be about the yellow, barely never hitting red unless you like get a little loud, but and then they want your game volume or whatever comfortably in the early green or in the green. It's just I gotta figure out if that's even good because like yeah, now my game is gonna be pretty decent. It's around the same as what it has been for gold, but I'm now talk a little louder. So hopefully it's not too horrible. Even when I listen to the videos, the game audio does sound good, and so do I here and there if I'm high enough. But it's just I just want it to be consistent to where I don't gotta touch it too much. Because other games are gonna be louder than others. All right, so I did some trades off camera last night, just before I went to bed. Only the ones that you guys have already seen, like Alakazam and Golem and Machamp and like. But we got these guys. But we got these. But we got Slowpoke, Seadra, and Scyther. And also Onyx. And whatever else I need. Just in case. I guess I should have shown off the other side this entire time, because I don't have a capture device for this 3DS. Otherwise, you're not going to see the evolution happen. So I guess I should have just been doing this. But I will have it propped for you. Yay. Not a great picture or whatever, but evolved into looking. And also sorry for the shaking. You could tell my body moves a lot. My hands shake constantly. Alright, cool. Hmm. Missed it, sorry. That's because I was writing someone on Twitch. But we got Kingdra. My bad. Hey, Venus, thank you for the biddies. Much love, Venus. I hope you're well, love. Scyther. Nightmare. Gonna be in my mind. We got Caesar. Okay, that's his. All right. Inside of me to feel the pain. Cool. And I'm ready to heal away. For sure. Yay! Guy's on his way. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Lying, but it used to be. Ah! The pain. Dreaming, can you hear me? I hope everybody's doing well today. I appreciate everybody who's popping in due to these Pokemon streams and all the love I've been getting. Thank you so much, everyone. It's not rising. Oop, no, I don't want burst. I just want to get my out of the way. Let me get my. I thought I saved, but okay. Let's just get my traded Pokemon out of the way here. Traded evolution item held Pokemon. There, my guy's here. I'm gonna head out there. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Oh, it's cold. It's freezing. I'm sorry I didn't get to show you the evolution there. Did I forget something? Whoa, 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 whoa. Who is blowing me off the hook? I thought I forgot something for a second. No, notifications are blowing me off the hook. Why is there a notification saying I went live? I've been live. Unless they're just now coming into me, not that they're accurate for time. Probably because I stepped in my house, even though I was outside not far from it. Sometimes my connection sucks, it said. Hello, Solly with the Dark Souls. Thank you for the moan. Oops, completely forgot my other screen. I don't know why I'm worrying about that now when I never showed that off prior. Ah! And klutzy motherfucker. Stop hitting everything. God. Ugh. My nose. I hope your stream is well, Solly. I hope you kicking ass. Looks like you ended. Yeah, it looks like you ended. Yeah, I hope your stream was good, Solly. Hey, Zero! How you do? I know you don't stream regularly anymore, but whenever you decide to stream with me, guys, Zero is my closest friend, along with Reaper, two of my closest friends. Please send love to Zero. He doesn't stream, but he will be probably doing some co-op with me in the near future. Just like the clip you see there. That's me and him playing Dead Rising 3 together. Like, if you want to go watch that, that's on YouTube. Like, you can go watch me and him play a bunch of shit back in the day, from Dead Rising 3 to Monster Hunter. Oh, man, good times. How you doing, man? I hope you had a fantastic weekend. Okay. Martini, Espeon, Charizard, Feraligatr, Quilava, Steelix. Been good. Work break? Nice. Are you on break? Like 15, 10-minute break or a lunch? I miss having a 15-minute break. I have a 10-minute. I mean, it's not that much of a difference, but man. 15 minutes, yeah. 10 minutes. I have a 10-minute break. I hate it. And only one. My last job, I had two 15-minute breaks, the equivalent of a lunch and then a lunch. So the equivalent of a full hour. Now I only have two breaks, one lunch and one 10-minute. It sucks. Not horrible, but considering I do leave at 3 o'clock instead of taking... Because my last job, I would take a break at 2:30 and leave at 3:30. I just miss having that extra cigarette. Also, I feel like 9 o'clock, even though I work at 6:30 now, or whatever, I feel like 9 o'clock or 10 at the time when I was working at 7 is a little early. But what can you do when lunch is literally at noon? I just think working 3 hours and then a break is a little short. Should be a little longer than that. Maybe 4 hours. And then your lunch could be at the end of the day. But that's just me. Like, they can easily alter it to make the time flow better. But what can you do? Alright, Quilava. What can you do? I hope your shift is going well, my friend. I hope you've been safe. Like, it wasn't horrible, but there was enough ice and snow on the ground that I couldn't see the yellow divide line between the two lanes. And then when I pulled in toward it's not the parking lot, but it's like it's the street. There's a car wash place that I turned down, and then it leads to a couple long roads before my parking lot, my job's parking lot. I nearly my car was like this when I turned down that road. Like, it was so icy. Also at freaking 6 in the morning. Pitch black. Yeah. I hope you've been staying safe out there. I know Illinois is worse. I know Illinois is worse when it comes to snow. It's icy by me. We're in negative. Yeah, like I said, we're nowhere near negative. It's cold. I'm sure it's cold, but I don't think we're in the negatives. I think we're probably like around maybe still double digit, if anything, maybe close to single digit. We're probably around like early double digit at most. I could be wrong, but it's cold. But then again, I'm a pansy when it comes to temperature anyway. Like, 1 minute I'm freezing, 1 minute I'm hot, 1 minute I'm freezing, 1 minute... Like, I was cold. Now I'm warm. Give it a moment, I'll eventually start getting hot, and I'll take this off. And then I'll get cold again. So, using me as an accurate temperature thing is not accurate. But yeah, no, Illinois, or at least where we grew up, very much colder because of the lakefront. Yeah, it's pretty bad. We just got snow, though. Like, it snowed a bit, but not enough. Today and yesterday, last night and today, it snowed pretty much all day from whatever time last night. And my car got covered in snow 3 times throughout the day. And I had to, like, scrape all of it off, all the ice off. Yeah, my car got pretty, covered. And the ground, they were just hitting a lot of the areas as I was leaving work. As I was leaving work, they were just hitting my parking lot, my work's parking lot, to shovel it, or, snow plow it. And the roads leading into it, they were snow plowing it as I was arriving. But they were coming the opposite direction, meaning I was entering, they were leaving. How? My question is how? How do they, unless there's places where they have these snow plows down there, like a building where people work, because the one side of the road that I was driving down was covered in ice and snow, while the other side, where you exit out, was clear. So unless there's a place where they work, inside that area where my job is, I don't know how they wouldn't have shoveled or plowed the rest of the road. Because the guy was leaving as I was going in. Makes no sense. Mantine, Gligar, 2 years. I think I'm done. Dratini, Espeon, Charizard, for Gators. Yeah. Yeah, I'm done. Done with that. That's all of my trades for the moment. I still have more trade Pokemon to do, but it's pretty much done. Oh, boy. Pretty much done. Okay. That brings me up to 218 out of 251. Oh, hold on. I just went outside, and my shoes are freaking wet, and I'm trailing water on the floor. I'm gonna take my shoes off now. Actually, I'm not. Like so wet. How many times do I have to wipe you down? I want water. Whoa. There. Don't want water all over my floor. That'll ruin it. My shoes tracked in quite a bit of water there. Gotta be careful of that, because then that can ruin my floor. My floor's wood. Ice does suck, though. Especially black ice. ice. Some of the absolute worst. And that's actually what I slid on. Mixture of regular and black ice. It was rough. And there's not a lot of space where I was where my car was lost control. I could have easily fucked my car up further. By that I mean I've already hit a mailbox. Probably a couple months back, or a month back or so, I hit a mailbox. Fucked up my windshield entirely. Like, the entire right end of my windshield was cracked at the bottom. And then as the few weeks progressed before I got my car turned in and fixed, the weather kind of expanded it almost to the whole windshield. And then part of the side mirror case, the whole side mirror case cracked off. So they had to fix a lot. Crap. Hiya, 3. Currently on a 3. Currently on a 3-stream streak. 3 days. Thank you. Thank you for the 3-stream streak. 3. Wow. That is... Thank you for the 3 streams. 3. That's hard to say. If you do those emotes twice, does that mean your name is 66 because of 3 or 33? Or is it 66? Because 3 plus 3 is 6. You got 6 legs. Well, I got the perfect Pokemon for you, 3. Oh, my DS. Oh, no. Oh, super glue got right into them joints. Yeah, I part of my freaking skin is peeling off, so I glued part of it, and yeah, you can hear it. Big mistake. That's alright. It still closes, just slower. Oh, that is bad. That's gonna not help the joint. Well, I just fucked my DS up. But I got the perfect Pokemon for you. This Pokemon is 3 legs' staple Pokemon. If I can find it here. See, he's further up. There he is. There you go, 3. That's your personal Pokemon. Triple head, triple dick. Now it's up to you to decide which head I'm talking about. It would be hilarious if you ended up telling me that Dodrio is your favorite Pokemon as a kid. That would be even more hilarious. You don't seem like a Pokemon guy, but still. I hope your day is good, 3 legs. I hope you're staying safe out there, my friend. I don't know how bad it's out there, but it's pretty cold and it was pretty snowy, and my car had issues for trying to gain traction. I was fine, but it slid a little bit and worried me. The last thing I need is a crash again. Oh, finally, some shit that isn't regular. Oh, thank God. Hopefully. This looks better. I don't see a single damn seed. The last batch I was getting was, like, better than regular, but it was still regular. It's not the garbage that Illinois deal with. I don't know what it is with my hometown, or it's probably just the dealers there, but they just sold ass weed. It's called Chi-Town Brown for a reason. Now I get that Pennsylvania weed. And to be honest, I've also smoked, what is it called? Dispensary weed before. One of my coworkers actually buys off a dispensary, so it's not much different than buying like the same grade off a street dealer. You just have more options, and it's legal. You just need a card, and thus taking away your chance of owning a gun. But I'm not really a gun person. I'd rather get a weed, if anything. But if I were to, I would want protection. If I'm going to, depending on where I live. I've been robbed in my own hometown, so it probably would be advisable to have some form of protection, which I'd kind of do with a katana. But I'd rather, if I'm going to own a gun, or if I'm going to own a weapon, it'll be a gun in the future. I don't think I will, but I should, just for protection, in case. As I have been robbed and mugged before, or mugged and robbed. My house has been broken into, I've been mugged. Sucks. Alright. Steelix. We got Palitwad. Palitwat. And I think we're at about like 5,000 or 6,000 coins out of the 99999 I need. Pokemon's health is fine. It's a Tuesday. I don't battle my rival today. Ugh. I hope audio is good. I upped me a bit more. I looked up online for better OBS volume meters, and I kind of went with their recommendations of keeping the game audio in the green and your voice and your friend's audio in the yellow. But mine's not quite the yellow. It hits it when I talk louder like this, but it's on the cusp of it. So I upped me, and I have the game on, so I don't know. Like, the reason why is because I'm always changing it. I'm always lowering, hiring volumes, and I can't hear my own source. I can't hear, because what I hear is what is different to how you hear it. So unless I actively play my own stream on footage, I can't hear it. And then if I were to unmute that, I would unmute all the other streamers that I'm watching. Not a problem, I would just have to go and then mute them so that I can hear me. For like 2 seconds to figure out if the audio's good. And it's not going to even be that long, because it's only going to be a certain parts of the stream. Like, I'm going to watch like maybe a couple seconds of it to figure it out. Like, it's hard to accurately gauge that without watching my whole stream. I don't know why this part of my stupid DS skin has like it hardened. I know the glue hardened it, but I hate that already. But I had no choice to use super glue. It was either that or really annoying tape. And I got glue on my screen, and now there's like a hardened lump in the middle of it, and it bothers me. I'm watching. More than 10 minutes every time I come in. Oh, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Dude, even if you watched 10 seconds, you popping in alone just makes my day. My friend Tom popping in makes my day. Like, you guys do enough for me. Just by being here and lurking and popping in daily or every other day. Even if you can't watch. Even if you come in just to say hi. That makes my day. I love all of you guys. And you get another shout out just for being awesome like that. Thank you. Thank you for that. And then, like, I always, whenever I get home, I pop in for a good hour or so and I bounce around. So whenever you see me chatting, I usually sit there and relax and watch you or whoever for like an hour or so before I stream. Even though I don't chat like constantly like some people, I am actively listening. And then I bounce around between several people, and that's what I'm doing now. I don't hear it, but I actively watch them. And then at the end of the day, I raid out, and then I hang out with you guys for random amounts of time. It could be 5 minutes, it could be an hour. It depends on how tired I am. But I have you up then, and you're playing after that. So you got my love, regardless. And that's why I always try to send a bit of love, too. More if I know I can't watch, or if it's at the end and I'm raiding out, I'll send some love, like raid and a bits or whatever. I try to always get everybody I can. Yeah, I got a bunch of you guys up right now. From D-Bubs to Adam's Got Game to Burlyman Gaming to Megan Mercury to El Curbo Loco Genocidal to Peanut Butter Gaming to Caring with Colors to Wraithwall's on. I mean, there's plenty of people are following way too much, but a lot of you guys are on. You got Hit, Woman's on. Chocolate Chips on? Hello. Blunts is on. And now I'm seeing people that weren't on prior. So every now and then I'll do that too. I'll refresh to give you guys back that view. And then I'll send some hearts and then, yeah. Chocolate Chip! And a chocolate chip also always be in here. Go send love to Stupid Nasty guys. If you want some amazing content from a guy who usually does Soul stuff or Dead by Daylight and whatever else. Me and him have done co-ops in the past from Souls, Elden Ring, and the like. And he's always usually here, popping in, sending love. So send love to him, please. If you guys are into Dead by Daylight, especially. He's probably playing with Hit. Woman usually does. Yeah, I'm usually watching and listen until I say bye. Exactly. Yeah. I normally don't get a chance to say bye because I usually just pass out. I'll have you up on my phone and then I'll pass out. And not just that, I'll have a bunch of people who are on my computer, and then I'll have a person on my phone, and then I pass out because I need background noise. So, because I need to get to bed before 10 or around 10 p.m. Otherwise, I'm gonna be either up or I'll be up late, or I'll get up late. So that's why I've been getting off like 10 lately. But if I'm just lurking, I don't say hi. Yeah, that's basically it. I'll pop in with some hearts, and then I'm quiet. I'm watching. I just don't talk a lot in general. May not sound like it, because, you know, I'm talking, but you're actively actually talking to me. I generally don't talk. But I can. Depends on the conversation or the game. I can be very talkative, especially in Souls or games that I know. So people aren't talking to me when I say hi and I'm not actually there. Yeah, I can totally understand that. Totally understand that. I always try to pop in. And I appreciate you. You're amazing, man. I hope you've been kicking ass. I hope you've been staying safe out there. It's been cold. I hope everyone on your side is doing fantastic. Yeah. And as for Blunts, though, too, he wanted to play some Monster Hunter, probably, with me. I would love to play Monster Hunter again. Problem is I only have an Xbox One. I'm not sure of the backwards compatibility. I'm not sure of the cross-platform between the two consoles like that. I also have it on PC, but Monster Hunter World is not cross-plat. Because I want to do some co-ops with people, but, like, there's a lot of games that I don't like. Like, I don't like shooters, I don't like some. I don't mind Left 4 Dead, I wouldn't mind Borderlands. I don't mind fighting, I don't like fighting games. I'm not into sports games, so I don't really do racing games and a lot of that. Like, so it's kind of hard. I like more of the action RPGs, side-scrollers, beat-em-ups, classic, older retro stuff, platformers and stuff like that. I do like some shooters and stuff like that, but I don't play a lot of them. But I would love to play, like, Monster Hunter or whatever. The problem is a lot of my viewers are also Xbox. I don't have that. I only have the one. And the others, but not the new one. Not yet, anyway. I have no reason to buy it. There's nothing on... Microsoft just has nothing. And if it does, PC. Therefore, Xbox is kind of useless at this point. Some can say Sony is too, but Sony's got better games. My opinion. Sorry, I'm not trying to start a fight. I just never really liked Xbox. Just because Sony was out first, and the original Xbox is actually trash. The only good game on the Xbox original is Phantasy Star. Sue me. And that's not even an Xbox game, that's a Dreamcast PC game. I'm not following. Don't get me wrong, I love the 360. 360 was amazing, but I only bought that over the PS3 because of the price point. Like, I bought an Xbox One, so I was hoping to have it for a backwards compatible thing, but nope. A good portion of my shit doesn't work. I can't sit there and play a lot of my 360 games on it. I don't want to rebuy games. I only do that on PS4 and 5, just because I love all those games that I play on them. But yeah, no, I definitely want to buy an Xbox in the future so I can play with some of you guys too. Plus, I usually do. Honestly, though. I love all consoles. I'm not a hater on any one of them. Even consoles like the Wii and the Switch and stuff like that, they're still good. Not you, Wii U. Not you, though. You're garbage. If any console I have that's garbage, it's the Wii U. That and maybe the NES. And Genesis. But those are also good consoles, but there's probably some of the worst at this point. That or PlayStation 1? Oh. Huh. If only I could play older games conveniently without emulation. Well, I have a PS3 that can play PlayStation games, at least. But there's no good real way to play a lot of older games without emulation. I could easily use the Switch, but, like, I don't know. I'd rather play it on the Nintendo console itself, not the Switch. Like, if it's a SNES game, I'd rather use SNES and a SNES controller. But I can't. So I have to emulate it. And I really don't like emulating that much. Just because I enjoy owning physical games and I enjoy, that kind of stuff. I just don't like emulating. I don't like that. And I never will, cheat or use mods. I don't like that stuff. It changes the game for useless reasons. Like, I don't know. I like skins in games if it's legit in the game. Because half the models people make, they don't even look good. I don't do all that. I don't hate on any system. No, I don't either. I don't either. I don't hate the Xbox or Xbox One or Series X or any of those. I just, to me, Xbox never had a lot of games for me. Even 360, it's just the only reason why 360 I bought is because of PS3's price point. And I want to say that the Xbox is better than the PS3. Xbox 360 to me is better than the PS3 in terms of the games it had versus some of the shit that the PS3 has exclusively. But they're all unique and good in their own way. Like, the PlayStation 3 beats the Xbox 360 in terms of, like, being able to buy older games, PlayStation games, and stuff like that. And Xbox has some backwards compatibility, but it's not great. And then, I don't know. To me, it's just kind of fell off from there. The Xbox One isn't particularly the best, but it's not a horrible console. To me, it could have been better if it had backwards compatibility with every other Xbox console. That's all I'm looking for now. It's because I don't want to buy a new console to play newer games so much as I want to buy a newer console to replace my older ones. That's why honestly, my PS4 now is just useless now. I didn't buy the PS5 to replace my PS4, but it is now. Because of its backwards compatibility. If I can do that with my Xbox Series X and replace my One and 360 and the original, then I'd like Xbox more. But we'll never have that, unfortunately. I just want all of consoles on one damn place. Minus PC. I don't use PC that much. Because it's harder for me to stream from it consistently. And I don't know anything about computers or laptops tech-wise, so I'm not going to just ever go and buy a PC and build it. I'm never going to do that. I would have to buy a custom pre-built PC. And I don't want to do that either, because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's good. And I really don't want to ask friends who are into that stuff, because then they'll just confuse me. A laptop gets the work done. It's easier. It's grand scheme, yes, it probably costs more money, but who cares? I don't even stream in constant 60 FPS, much less fucking 4K. I can stream in 4K, I just don't have the monitor for it. I have the Elgato, though. Well, the Xbox Series is backwards. Oh, it does. Is it perfect? Like, can all games work? Like, I know not all games work on the other PlayStation consoles, but all PS1 games work. I was just about to say that. All PS4 games work on the PS5. All PS1 games work on the PS3. Some PS2 games work on the original PS3. The only reason I bought the Xbox One was to replace the 360 entirely. Not to play Xbox One games. And I found out that was a waste of money. I want full backwards compatibility, meaning I can put a disc in before I go and buy another Xbox console. It's not that I hate Xbox. I love Xbox. It's just I'm here to replace my consoles, not have a new one. But yeah. But no, Sony doesn't either. Ultimately, I like collecting. I'm gonna buy an Xbox Series X anyway, eventually. I like collecting more than also. Not just buying and playing games. I'm a collector of stuff. I have a lot of older consoles. Even if I can't use them. I mean, I could. I have ways around using the older consoles, but it's gonna look like ass. I also have a Roxios. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, no, I don't. I gave that to Tom. Gave that to Zero. That would look like shit today. Oh my god, Roxio capture card would look like ass today, unless they've improved it considerably. Because that thing couldn't even do 1080p to my knowledge, and it worked with HDMI and or the colored cables. So it definitely is older and is not as good as Elgato. But that's also why the Switch, to me, though, is great, because it has a lot of older classics. I just wish it had more. And Pokemon. But yeah. I will get an Xbox Series X soon enough. Series X. Soon enough in the future, so I can be able to play some games with you. Play games with you and Angel when she's not on the on PS4, PS5. I can play games with you Blunts. And plenty more of your community. Any of my community that's Xbox. Or PC, if they connect. Like, I could mention a big game right now, Phantasy Star Online episode, or PSO2 is cross-platform between everything. One of the few games that I know of off top hand. It's a free MMO, but it's an MMO. So I'd say Xbox X better. About 800 games from the 360 and Xbox original. Damn. They're probably the same then. If that's accurate, then they're probably the same then. It's PS5, PS4, PS3, yeah, they all had plenty of other older games. It's just PS3 is able to play physical discs of the older gen. That's what I wanted with the Xbox One. Was to play all of my 360 games, not buy them. As an Xbox One port. So that's my biggest problem, is buying newer versions of older games as a PS4 game. I don't want to do that with Xbox. You know how many Xbox games I have? I have so many. Like, not like horrendous amount, but primarily most of my games is 360. Not gonna lie. Holy crap, that is a lot. But keep in mind, there's quite a few Xbox consoles that are useless. Like the Xbox One. And the original one, but either way. Xbox kind of bloated itself with the Xbox One, though. It doesn't need the Series S, either. PlayStation 5 can only play the games from PlayStation Plus, PS2, and PS1 and 3, and those games can only be streamed. I was talking about the PS3. And PS5 can play PS4 games. That's fine enough for me. PS3 can play PS1. The only thing I would love is PS2. But I still have PS2. Yeah, all of them. I'm talking about Xbox One, or the One playing all 360 games. Not having like 800 of them to buy again. Sorry, that's what I meant. I know I'm not saying it right, but that's what I meant. I want an Xbox that plays all of the games backwards compatible. Every game. Every. I do want that with PlayStation as well, but that's why I bought the PlayStation over the Xbox. Was so I can replace my PS2, or my PS1 and PS3, my PS1, which I did, and now I've replaced my PS4. So I got multiple consoles in one. That's all I'm trying to do, is just waste. I'm not trying to waste money on an Xbox Series X, Series S or X, just to play games barely that I want to play. Because I'm not going to be playing any new games off the Xbox Series X or X unless it's specific to that console. Because most of my games are going to the PS5. But yeah, no, I'm not making any sense. Yeah, Xbox One, I know, could play 360 games. I don't know about it. It can, but not all of them. And I do have a lot of Xbox 360 market-placed games that I can't play. Like, Dead Rising has 2 standalone DLCs that don't work whatsoever on the Xbox One. So I have to play Dead Rising, all of the Dead Rising on varying consoles. That includes 3 also. 3 is on Xbox or PC only. And then the DLCs are Xbox 360 only, which, yes, I get the company that did those are... I don't know if they're around or what or whatever. But yeah, I opted to get the disc versions of both. Hell yeah, disc version all the way. Because, you know, most consoles are going... I don't like digital either. I mean, I will buy digital games on the console, but I want a physical disc because I prefer games that I love. I'm buying them physically. You know how many copies of Pokemon digitally I bought, but plus also own the physical copies? I own all 3 physical copies of, or all of the physical copies of most of the games if I don't own all physical copies of every game, like Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, Crystal, and then I own them digitally. Like... I would rather be playing the physical copy of this right now. I don't know. That's just me. I prefer disc over not. Even though digital is so much easier. Like I said, it's more comfortable for me. I will go out of my way to do something that takes longer if it's more comfortable for me. Using discs is more comfortable than using digital for some reason. I prefer it. Mainly digital. But there is... I have to. I do not want to buy a digital console. Digital console. Yeah. I didn't know that the Series S was really just that. No disc. I thought it was less capability. So they could have put that into the X. They didn't have to make 2. I mean, most of my games are digital at this point. But a lot of those digital games are rebought games. They're not new for the most part. Because I still buy physical games like Dark Souls and all those. But yeah, Switch, I have a slew of digital and physical. It's only because some games don't have a physical, or some games I already own and I'm buying them again on the other hand, my other Switch. Because I have 2 Switches. And then I have all the Pokemon games, physically and digitally. There's a lot of games that are on there that are only digital. Like Switch, for instance. All the older games are all digital. And there's a lot of games that aren't even, like, Switch exclusive or even specific to Switch or any console in general. It's not a random variety of things that they're only digital. But yeah, I don't mind. I just prefer copies of games that I love. Always have the lose Game Boy games all the time. So do I, dude. How many Game Boy games? I had generations of like Disney games and Mega Man, classic Mega Man, and like Looney Tune games and some Dragon Ball games on the Game Boy Color, Game Boy, and I lost all those. All I really have left now are a few Dragon Ball games and like the some GBA games. Like Pokemon and Legacy of Goku series, and I've lost a lot of my Game Boy games. I've even lost a lot of my older Game Boys and such. At least I still have my Gold, Silver, Pikachu, Pichu Game Boy. I have that still. I also lost all the Game Boy add-ons. You know, Wormlight, I had the Wormlight, and I had the magnifying glass extension. The thing that... And the Game Boy printer, Game Boy camera. Lost all those. I don't know where all of that went. Not that... Streaming the Game Boy printer... Or Game Boy printer, yeah, I'm gonna stream the printer. Stream the Game Boy camera would be hilarious if I could. Physically. That'd be hilarious. To be fair, how would that game work digitally? I remember printing off all my favorite Pokemon stickers from the Game Boy printer. And the Pokemon diploma you get for getting all the Pokedex. Good days. My tackle box. I have a tackle box that has cards in it. It has a lot of stickers that I use to print. Taking a picture of your face to play the juggling minigame. I'm 5 months behind you in subs. I'm at 14. Aww. Oh, it's all good, man. Dude, you've been part of my channel for, what, a couple years now? Or a year now? A little over a year? Or a year or 2 years? Something like that? Like, the amount of... Yeah, no amount of, yeah, close enough. 2 years, almost. No amounts of use... Like, no amounts of you not being close to me in sub will be able to make up for all the love you've given to me over the past year and a half, 2 years. Like, I don't know if I said that right. But, like, all the love you've given to me in general will always outweigh any money you may give me. Like, I love you, dude. You're a brother to me. For a person I don't know personally, I love you guys. My moderators, the guys closest to me, you, Al, Supply, Mercer, Tom, and all them, like, Irving, all of my friends that I consider you guys close friends. I haven't grown up with a lot of friends, and the few that I have, I've lost, and or also hurt me. And I only had, like, a couple really close friends, and that's Irving and Tom. Those are my two closest personal best friends, and I do consider a lot you mods my best friends. Like, that's why you're my mods, because you've known me the longest, and I feel like I've come to grow with you guys in some regard, especially those who have been here for the start of the series or start of my streams. I have no IRL friends. My internet friends are... To be fair, I only have two... I have a few friends, but only two that I'm in constant contact with. That's Reaper and Zero, or Tom and Irving, respectively. You guys on stream are honestly my life. That's it. And I also was not expecting me and Angel to connect. That makes, like, I've been alone, but I'm not, like, trying to go out there and find anyone just because I don't want to be hurt, but I also, at the same time, I don't want to start a life and then move back home or something. I want to, you know, find my ground first, get on my own, because right now I live with my parents and everything, you know, I want to get on my own. But me and Angel connected, and that was, like, the biggest part of my life. For someone who I'd never met, and we almost dated a year already, like, at that point. It was ridiculous. Like, yes, like, I can go on. And I'm sure if she's here, she probably would facepalm me. Working, and Twitch are my life. Well, the working part, sadly, yeah. Yeah. Honestly, besides work and Twitch, that's it. I'm at home. Dude, back when I lived in Illinois, before I really streamed, all I did was go to school, hang out with my ex, you know, of course, ex, we fuck, and watch anime. And then my friend would hang out. My friend Irving would come over and we'd hang out. And I'd smoke, you know, weed with my ex, and we'd fuck, da-da-da, and play games, watch Doctor Who or anime together. That's what we did. I never really leave my house. One of the main reasons why we broke up is because I never had a job, we never went anywhere, and all we did was the same shit over and so I ended up losing an ex to that. Also, another reason why I think I'm more bonded with Angel is because she's introverted like me. Very much worse than me, in fact. But that is the exact reason why I bonded with her as strong as I have. It wouldn't, you know, because I never met her, it shouldn't be like, and that's why I know I fell for her, versus, like, a typical crush, is because of how similar we are. And that doesn't happen often, that's why I'm going for it, and that's why I'm not like, oh no, if we don't date, I'm gonna go kill myself, no. But that's why I'm not gonna sit there and throw it away. That's why I do plan to meet her. And that's where that came from. I plan to meet you, I want to meet you guys, as many as I can. I want to hang out with Mercer, you, Supply, Angel. There's plenty of you guys I do want to meet. Chocolate Chip. I don't know I don't know. I would love to meet Chocolate Chip. He does live out by me. I just don't know where. In PA. He doesn't live out by me, per se. But yeah, I would love to go see you guys. Especially for Angel being in Ohio, she's not far from Illinois. Because I used to go to Ohio every now and then to Cedar Point. I love that theme park. Not sure what town that's in, but I used to go to Cedar Point. Me and my parents used to drive us there when I was younger. So I have Ohio as a close state. Supply lives in Indiana, last I checked. And Mercer is also in New York, so I'm, like, close to some of you guys. So I will be seeing some of you guys. I just need a decent job in my own place. And I need to learn about that stuff. Yeah, that's the sad part. On personal life. I'm a sheltered child. Let's just say I don't know Jack on admitting it's probably not great, and I've been told this. I don't give a fuck because I am me, 100% me. Otherwise, I won't be able to explain to you how hard it is to get by sometimes. Because once I'm on my own, I'm fucked. Anyone can tell me that a house can cost this or a certain amount of money, and it'd probably be like ripping you off, and I would buy it or believe it. Because I don't know. I don't know markets. I don't know cars. Like, I don't know I don't know anything about cars. People can easily tell me that a car has a certain thing when it doesn't. And you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't know because I just use the car to drive. So it's going to be rough until I learn the real world. I don't even know how to freaking write a resume, guys. It's not that I don't, it's that I don't know how to write or type. Like, you know, punctuation, like commas, apostrophes, like putting sentences. If you ever actually read long-winded strings from me, there's barely any punctuation. And it looks like it just runs. Like, all the sentence looks like it just runs into one big sentence instead of, you know, ending. The only thing I can do is probably put periods and question marks at the end of sentences. I'm not good with run-on sentences, all that stuff. Like, so, don't even get me started on math. So yeah, I don't know how to write a resume. I got lucky with work because of job agencies. Ugh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Road trip indeed, one day. One day. Definitely. My car is close to being paid off. Actually, it just about is paid off, actually. I own nothing on it from this month. I think it was this month. So my dad's gonna help me talk about that with me and then help me, like, tell me to whenever, I think next month or the month after, he's probably gonna have me get on my own, my name alone. Because he's on my car's bill. So he's gonna get me onto my own by myself. And then tell me I can stop paying them. Cause, yeah, my first car I've had since 2015? Something like that. 2015? Well, no, I've had it like since 16, I think. A little late, because my car is a 2015. My car's a 2015 Nissan Altima. It was about 200 something a month. My car payments were. I was paying $230 a month, which was extra. I added it, so it was about 200 something. And then I don't really know the specifics on my car. I get probably about 500 gallons, something like that. My car. Damn. And you can't even drive it? What? Wait, why? If you've said if you have said why in the past and I forgot, apologize. Ah, that sucks. If you've mentioned that in the past, I probably forgot, and I apologize. That sucks. How long have your license been suspended for? How do you get to work? Do you bus then? 2 years. Damn! Damn, dude. I'm always here if you want to talk about it, man. Yeah, I don't think I've heard of that. Got another damn 4-year total. Holy crap. Yeah, I don't remember you talking about this. You work with your cousin. Okay, so he gets you then. That's good. Okay, so that saves you I take it you don't have to pay him for a, like, trip. Even if you probably would, but, like, I don't, like, so you're probably saving a bit more money, though. You don't have to pay bus fare. You know what I mean? You don't have to really pay off your own car. Gas, or whatever. I mean, not bills, but... So I guess you're saving some money? I don't know. Like, 2 seconds away. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, you buy him lunch. Well, that I understand. Alright. You give him gas. That I would expect. And then you would buy him lunch. Alright, that I expect. That's still a bit of money you're saving, though. At least that's one positive. That's at least a positive. Still sucks. Yeah. Trust me, I can't go back with... I can't look back on my early 20s, listen to me like I'm in my 20s. I can't go back and look, well, accurate actually, because I didn't really have a job most of my early life. Back in my teenage years, when you actually start to drive, I didn't actually really get driving until I was already 18. I got everything earlier, but I didn't really start to really drive until I was 18 and early 20s. My parents never really trusted me, so my driving's a little shaky. Gotten a lot better over the years, but I have a hard time with like going the speeds and certain parking, parallel parking. But yeah, I never really drove, not until my 20s. And my first car wasn't until I was almost out of my 20s. Like, I was working at Sears Logistics. Not even Chick-fil-A got me a car. At $9.59 an hour. Fuck you, Chick-fil-A. Fuck you! Not only because you gave everyone else $12 an hour, you didn't give me that. And I worked for 3 years for your ass. I don't care if you guys saw me buying weed. I don't care if I won my case in court. You guys. Not Chick-fil-A in general. The people that worked there who fucked me. Because they didn't give me any raises. Well, they did. Boosting me to $9.59 was a raise. I was at like 9 something. Or 8 something. Everyone else was making 12. Now everyone else who's a basic grunt is making about 15 or more. I'm like, I probably would still, if I were working there now, they probably wouldn't even be giving me 15, even if it's the law. Like, they never gave me. And I tried to rank up, not quite like a boss or anything, but above basic worker, something more benefit, more, you need to put more work or whatever, but I failed like this test, because you have to like read a bunch of books, and then they give you a test. And there was some of the questions is basically like the selling costs of food or percentages of sales. I ain't gonna know that. Also math. And yeah, I failed. I got like a 70 or something. I don't know if they looked at me the same after that. I'm also a little slower, so things do take me longer learning. I'm not like, I don't know. I don't have any like mental disability, but I've always learned slower. So it takes me longer to pick up things. I don't know if they just hated me for that. But eventually then they caught me buying weed. I got fired. But they had me fill out a thing that says I resigned. I didn't know this. I filed for unemployment. I won the court case because they filed their shit late. I win. Fuck you. Yeah, that could have gotten me bad. That could have really gotten me bad. But whatever, I win. But now then I worked at Sears, which I was making over that money. I was making 12, which is what Chick-fil-A should have been paying me. Then I was making 8, then it was 16, then 18, then 20. And then my end result was 18 an hour before I got laid off. And now I'm making 21 or so an hour. And that's a raise too. Which is neat. And I get paid weekly. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, you got a lot of bills. Damn, you didn't work for a month? Oof. Oh yeah, you got your own place though, dude. All I do is pay off my credit card bill and my phone payments. Phone payments? Car payments. I pay my portion of like that, and I pay my dad every month for like, because I am on like my phone. When I said phone, I meant like insurance stuff. I'm on their insurances, so I pay my dad for that. I pay my health bill, my medical bills, stuff like that for my dentist, my health. Everything I do pay for that I have. I just don't pay my parents to live here and the food. Like, basically the necessities of living here and eating and whatever I don't pay for. But I pay for everything else that relates to me and my living. Like my insurances and such. And my dental stuff. Car payments, gas. Soon to be all under my name. Why am I healing? What am I on right now? I'm talking too much and heavily distracted. I deeply apologize. I'm also, like, used to doing that. Healing after the Elite Four and all that. Even if it heals you. I'm just used to doing it. 13 level 20. I'm also just used to flying right to the Elite Four. Like, it takes you right back. You can't. You have to fucking take the train. I could kind of get rid of strength at this point. Your dog has a $300 month medication? Damn, that sucks. Yeah, I don't have my own pet either. I don't know if I'm going to be taking over my dog in the future or not, but I don't have my own animal either. Yeah, that sucks. You have two. You have two dogs, but only one has that medication. At least that's horrible. Every month? Ugh! I'm sorry, 3. Hey, man, I'm here always. Well, you have 3 dogs. Sorry if I missed one. I've only ever seen 2. Or maybe you have. Maybe they all look similar. I'm bad with animals. Certain dog breeds like that, I apologize. Maybe in person I would be able to tell. I've only remember seeing 2. Maybe I've seen all 3. But either way, you have pets. And you pay for them. It's more than I do. It's way more than I do. But man, if you ever need anything, I'm here. I was like, where are my smokes? You also do that. Oop. You're also paying to kill yourself slowly. Wait, didn't you? I don't know. Yeah, you drink and smoke too, that's another thing. And yeah, the list goes on, so that's what. Nah, you don't have to ever, 3. You never have to sub, my friend. You being here and talking to me right now, you're opening up to me, and that's making us closer as friends, and that makes me happy to hear. I appreciate you, dude. If you ever need to talk, I am here. If you need any help, while I'm not exactly financially stable myself, I'm here to help in any way I can. Did that in advance. Oh, that. Okay, yeah. Hey, you don't got to explain yourself, man. I'm surprised people even sub to me still. I don't get them often, but I think, like, I'm surprised that people still do. And I appreciate if you do. If you do a September sub in the future, I appreciate it, and I will take that as a birthday sub, since my birthday is at the end of September. I will take that. Thank you. Any subs you give me, I appreciate, though. You don't have to. No one has to. No one feel obligated to do anything. Just be here. If you enjoy the content, that's enough. Or me. That's enough. 14 months isn't bad, though. Hell nah. No. 14 months is amazing. At least I sub when I have the money. And I appreciate the love. No, you do. You've actively dropped love on people. And I need to start doing that. Passing some love around again. I got a credit card pay off. I gotta send some love. I was planning to next time I saw you. I got too many people myself. There's several main that I want to really drop some love on. Send love enough. Oh, I know I do. Trust me, I gave Angel enough money to the point where her parents had to intervene. Telling me that told her to tell me to stop. That was because I was sending money to her a month, though, because it was supposed to help. Basically, that's me, like, supporting us. That's what I was doing when we were dating. A little early, yes, because we don't know each other that well. We didn't know each other that well, but that's just how fast we bonded, yes, and it's crazy. And it was to the point where they had to intervene and tell me to stop. But I was sending money to her monthly. To support us. As a way to prove that, yes, I'm serious about this. Biddies, so I can give Angel. Yes, because she doesn't want me to. Yeah, I asked her if I can buy her Kingdom Hearts, and that was like the last major thing I really bought because she doesn't want me. Yeah, she doesn't want me buying stuff for her. Yep. I appreciate you. Oh yeah, her birthday. Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember that. Twitch sucks. Yeah. Are you thinking about switching? A lot of the money. Yes, it does. Yeah. Unfortunate. Nah. Yeah, no. I'm not here for the money. I don't think anyone really is. A lot of you guys anyway. A lot of us small people, I don't think are. At least I'm not. Even if I was big, and I was getting money daily, every second, I'd be like, stop, guys. just stop. Like, I don't know. I'm also, like, I'm not the best at, like, getting myself out there and easily, like, promoting it. And I would, like, big, like, celebrations or big parties where you get a big group of people together. Like, I had that once, and it was after my epilepsy, and it was amazing, but it was a big plan that failed because I was wanting to do a big community thing. Those are hard for me to set up because I don't have an active fan base. By that I mean chatty-wise. They're not constant chatty-wise. And it's hard for me to get like a ton of people in here for a big event. I would love to do stuff like that, but those are so hard for me to set up because, for one, I'm not really great at talking with people, and besides just posting it on a social media. If I had a big active community like that, and I would promote more to them, probably good. But I would love to do something big, not so much to make money, but just to branch people out to meet several communities together. And it was that plan on my birthday was originally to branch all of our communities into one big community and just meet everybody. So you meeting me, your community meeting mine meeting yours, and other people's, like Angels or all the people you know in their community. I wanted all of that because there's a lot of people that I know that others don't, and there's a lot of people you guys know that I don't, and I wanted us all to meet, and it failed. Like, there was a lot of people that came in, don't get me wrong, but because I had the seizures and I, like, not long before, the party stuff couldn't have happened, all the games I wanted to do and all this, it just fell through. So I try, and I'm bad at planning. I'm usually last minute on everything. And so, but if I was able to make enough money off Twitch to pay my bills, I would too. Oh yeah. And like I said, then yeah, you would care about the money because then it's your life. Because who, honestly, if anyone had that choice, anyone would quit to work comfortably. You know what I mean? Make money comfortably. If I could make money gaming, I would definitely. But I still wouldn't want to be all about it. You know what I mean? I still wouldn't want to be all about the money. Yes, I would have promotions. Yes, I would, like, probably have more ads, or I probably would have something. Companies might, like, have my name, like, want my name or something. But I still don't like the idea of being like, oh, guys, check out this whatever company, blah, blah, blah. And, like, I don't like that kind of stuff. I'd send feet pics for money. Oh, man, there's plenty of market for that. Oh. Not my cup of tea, but, oh, man. Oh, you'll sell that dirty bathwater? Mmm. You know, I would love some of your bathwater right now. Jarred farts? Did someone actually sell jarred farts? The same girl who did the bathwater sell jarred farts? Oh, are you fucking serious? Well, I know if she made millions. If it's the same person, she made millions. That's a girl. That's not the same girl. Okay. Either way, both women made millions off the dumbest thing. Jarred farts, man. That's even worse, though. That takes the goddamn cake. Hey, man. Men are thirsty, but Why? And there's people that consider people like me desperate. Like, go outside and touch grass, and that's coming from me. You know it's crazy when I say that. Because I don't touch grass for a damn darn. I touch myself more than I touch grass. Sorry for that information. See? Touching myself right now. But yeah, like, what are they doing with that? Why? At least 2 times a day. Oh yeah. Always gotta have that early morning wank or that late night wank. Or that mid-afternoon. But yes, like, how desperate do you have to be to the point where, I get it, you're gonna simp, like, e-girls and hot whatever, but, like, how desperate do you have to be, or just weird, to want to literally buy bathwater? Much less a jarred fart. Does that mean that the people have to, then the person has to be in the smelling a fart to begin with? Like, the fuck? I just want the process in her head. Oh, I'm gonna sell jarred farts today. Somehow I know my community is into me. Maybe they're into my flatulence. Come on, really? I mean, yes, I'm sure there's people out there. There's people that like poop. There's... Ugh. Like, I don't know. I think eating ass would be, like, the closest thing that's, I guess, more not as disgusting. Even though, to me, it is. But there's people out there that are into poop. Mm-hmm. Jarred farts, it seems normal in comparison. But to sell it, she must have known her fan base are into some weird shit, not just her. I wanna... If I was popular and I were to sell urine in a jar, would it be as popular? No, because I'm a guy. Why does our gender have to be the saddest thing ever? And there's women out there too that are weird. But there's a lot of creepy men. Like, don't get me wrong, I've met some weird people. From crackheads to cokeheads to hookers. I just want to know the thought process in their head. I wonder if they asked if their chat is into farts. And then she's like, alright guys, I'm just gonna... Sell me your farts. In a... please. I want some farts. Farts in a jar. Just release it into my room and use it as a seance or something. Instead of incense, I'm gonna use farts for whatever the fuck. Not that I use incense. I almost said incest twice. Incense, not incest. Funny enough, I can guarantee you that's not the weirdest shit sold on the internet. Well, obviously. But in a live stream, that's probably not the weirdest thing a person sold on like a stream or a whatever. Bathwater or farts or even like on anything, even if they don't do it on stream, if they're just selling it in general. I'm sure there's worse celebrities that have done worse things and sold it. I'm sure someone out there has bought someone's poop. And eaten it or something. I'm sure someone's bought urine. I'm sure someone's bought someone's well, people buy cum to, you know, get pregnant. I don't know. Do you buy that? Do women just go and buy a sperm donor sperm? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Anyway, why are we talking about selling people's things still? I'm gonna sell my sperm online. That would be illegal, wouldn't it? You have to actually be a sperm donor. I don't know the specifics. Because that, you would think that's illegal. Because you never know what the person has. That's the same as you having sex with somebody and lying about an STD. So yeah, that probably is illegal. Why isn't selling your bathwater illegal? Why isn't selling anything that you are in or make illegal? That person who sold their parts, that should have been illegal. As stupid as that sounds. Why? Because it's gross. And can be dangerous. Specifically if people are drinking said bathwater. Because what else are you going to do with it? I'm sure any guy is probably putting their dick in that. I can go on. Conversations like this don't bother me. I'm used to it. My parents are very open. My mom specifically is very open about things like going to the bathroom and much other gross stuff that I've... Yeah, so I'm used to very gross and very open. Even though I'm more respectful and will not outright say I gotta take a massive shit. Or something. Sorry, everyone, for the gross conversation. Confusion, please. Come on, just load up. Oh my god. Paige, come on. Still here. I appreciate you 3. I'm just sending some hearts over to the people I've been hanging with. Like Chocolate Chip, Burly Men Gaming, Adam's Got Game, and Megan Mercury, and all that. We got Megan Mercury, we got Kerbo, El Kerbo Loco. El Kerbo Loco. We got Genocidal going. Oh, I don't want to do bits right now. I'm saving money at the moment. I just spent 500, technically. Three of that on weed and 2 of that on my credit card. Playing Street Fighter? Oh, nice. Nice. I only really played, like, the earlier Street Fighters, like the SNES ones. I never really got big into the 3D fighting games or the... Dragon Ball Z was really one of the few, but, you know, they're not traditional fighting games like Street Fighter in those, and even those aren't as traditional as they were now. They're more arena 3D battles now, but Dragon Ball Z has always been like that, for the most part, aside from, like, Ultimate Battle 22 and So and GT Final Bout and older. Yeah, those games suck. But Street Fighter I haven't played in a while. Never really been big into fighting games, though. Never good at them either. I remember playing Brawlhalla on stream for a fun time. Some dude literally messaged me and said I was spamming. I'm like, dude, it's my first fucking time. I've only played Smash Brothers, and I suck. Fuck off. I'm like, dude, are you fucking serious? Who cares? I'm not good at these games. I'm gonna spam. I don't play them, and I'm not gonna ever. The last Street Fighter I played was Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Damn. I think the last one I played was, yeah, Super Street Fighter or whatever on the Super Nintendo or whatever it's called. There's a few of them anyway, I don't know. That and probably some of the earlier Mortal Kombat games. Like on the Genesis and the like. I never really played a lot of modern. Because I've played a bit of Dragon Ball FighterZ. I've not beaten it. I beat Xenoverse 1, did not beat Xenoverse 2. I played most of Kakarot. Like, those aren't really that, like, as fighty, though. They're more... Some of those are mixed with RPG elements and are more arena battling. Which is, yes, it's fighting game and fighting games are really the same, but arena battling is more like having an environment and it's in 3D. A 2D fighter is just back and forth. There is some difference, and it's mechanically different in general. And then there's, like, Smash Brothers and such, which... Platform fighter. Yeah. What's the point of calling it a platform fighter when it's when competitively you don't even use a platform? So that takes that out of the equation, doesn't it? And then I think Naruto Ninja Storm 3 was the last one I beat, and this was years ago. I haven't played much. Damn, I'm surprised my Espeon got killed. Wow. Oh, that's sad. My Espeon died to a level 47 Pokemon. I don't know how. Besides the fact that he's strong against it. It's the only thing it's got going on. My fucking Espeon's in the 90s. Excuse me, game. I shouldn't have died. Like, my Espeon's can solo red now. Very easily. That wasn't even in my intent to get him that high of a level. I just stopped switching characters. But he grew from 50 to 60 anyway, and then 60 to 90. All by training in the wild. I grew my Pokemon so many levels. Yeah, that wasn't my intent. Because I was planning on battling Red considerably earlier in level. Like 60s, 70s, no, 90. Is that me playing Half-Life? I got shouted out. Yeah, that was me playing Half-Life. I got shouted out on D-Bub's stream. Yeah, I haven't seen me play that game in forever. You'll be lurking. Thank you, 3. I appreciate. You have a good rest of your night. Guys, go send love to 3 Legs. He's an amazing streamer. Does a variety of content. Expect some sports stuff, some shooter stuff. You guys like some racing or some fun vibes and goofiness? Or if you like some shooter games or some RPGs or whatever, 3 Legs is your man. It's funny, and he's a good gamer. I say good gamer. Yes, you are. To me, you are anyway. By that, I mean more or less fun. You're fun, not like you're good at gaming. But you are. Awesome friend. And I wouldn't have met a good portion of the community that I have, and Angel Rose, really, if it weren't for him and some of his people. Even though I've known him a little longer, I think. About the same time for him. But I think I met Angel through you. Yeah. I don't even... It was either that or she found me on Final Fantasy or something. Because that was like... Final Fantasy X was like the game we first played together. So I think that's kind of where she found me. Either that or you. I don't remember at this point. But yeah, no, I want to... Our communities all need to combine and create Captain Planet. When our streams combined, I am Captain Planet. I love that my Chikorita got sent out. Oops. Forgot my Espeon died. Alright, Charizard, let's go. Well, I mean, I knew that was coming, but I want to level you, Charizard. Relegator wouldn't be much effective against you that anyway. What does that do for... Okay, that's not bad for a physical hit.